Hello and welcome everybody to the stream. Spoilers, there are going to be multiple disconnects, unfortunately, as we're playing today. Disconnects from the game and disconnects from the stream. Every 10 minutes or so, we disconnect for about 10 seconds. Not to worry, it'll just buffer on your end, and then it will resume, and my tank will drive in a straight line for a moment. It's going to probably get us killed a few times, but otherwise the internet is good. And I can't pause the page anymore. They got rid of that, it seems, or they broke it. But I logged in today and I got a chest, so we're going to open this up. Open war chest, see what we get. Okay, that's an interesting amount of gold. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. We shall take it. How's everybody doing today? Big update coming soon. It's going to change the whole game. I'm certainly excited about that. In a good way. Mostly in a good way. Removing steady aim and rapid loading. Very nice. They're also giving us back camo net, which is very nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah. That's what's happening. Alright. But we got these tanks. Somebody sent them to us. The Star Child is actually insane. Well, let's pull it out. You got the Thumper. Nice. But this tank here is like really, really good. It's tall, has no armor, but the gun, 232 millimeters of standard pen. It's quite nice. So we're just going to pull it out. The heavy tank, the tier 8 heavy, I'm not a fan of. I think it's weak. I think they just, kind of like the brick, they took the worst of everything and put it all together. And thought it would be good. And it's not. But it has a flamethrower. But yeah, so right now, we're using Starlink. And Starlink is pretty good. When we can connect consistently, it's pretty good. The issue is, the property I'm on has way too many trees. And so, I'm lucky to even have a connection today. But let's see. So far, 5 minutes. 5 minutes have gone by. We haven't had a disconnect, so we're expecting one. You're watching Petty play? Yeah, this is good. There is a light tank. T-49. There it is. All three of those missed. And he bounced. And he's dead. We might be too tall for this. We're too tall. We're too tall. And now the Marat's gonna kill us. Yeah, we're just too tall for that position. That position works fine, but not for this tank. Because what you do is you go up into that, right where those... right where that fence is. And you're low enough profile that they can't shoot you from the ridge and you're safe there. But I was too tall to use it. The Kronvong was shooting me. Like, look how tall this thing is. It's the M4 with a Cromwell turret. That is a tall vehicle. So it just didn't work. That's okay. We have all these guys here, which would have been an amazing amount of assist damage, but none of them want to push into the Marat, and so the Marat's going to actually win the game for them. Because what's happening now is these campers get to shoot these guys for free. Which is too bad. I mean, let's take a look now. He's lost a bit of health. He's lost health. He's lost almost all his health. He's lost half his health. Yeah. That's going to be a tough one to come back from. But so I played a little bit yesterday, and holy moly, the teams are bad. So Matchmaker I think got worse. I think it's worse than it's ever been. I have never seen so many one-way games. Like bad one-way. So, oh well. In fact, let me look up my stats from yesterday. I had a 50% win rate yesterday. 50%. Youch. And I was averaging 4,500 WN8, so I was having a good day, even with the disconnecting. But we had a 50% win rate, which means I had no impact. My good games had 0 impact. So, bit of a concern. Now, what's the deal with the demon, which we're playing now? The demon is poo. I'm just gonna say it. You have 460 alpha damage because they gave you the Skoda gun, which is like, oh, that's cool. But you only have the single shot on the Skoda gun, which is not so cool. And because it's Skoda gun, you have 206 millimeters of standard penetration, which is also not good. And you have the mutant turret, which is also not good. And the Lova hull, which is also not good. And the Lova mobility, which is also not good. And you only have 8 degrees of gun depression, despite the fact that the Lova and the mutant both have 10 degrees of gun depression. And look at this turret, you could have 10. Do I have all the KISS tanks? Just the World War II ones. They were sent to me. But yeah, not a fan of this tank. Spotted through this. We can set this guy on fire, maybe? Yep. Put that out fast. Automatic fire extinguisher is coming back, by the way. Which is huge. But yeah, I streamed yesterday. For members only. Only one member showed up, but that was fine. Okay, wait, this little thing is in the way. Let me move that. Let's move it up there. I think that's out of the way of importance. That is just a thing if people want to donate to the channel. Through GoFundMe, they can. Don't worry about it. Oh, well. It's because I had people asking, hey, how do I donate to this stream? And so we have that now. Which anyone may use. T-77, I want to catch him. That's 2 shots from him. Brosk. I'm here. And I'm not letting you through. He's like, oh. You are not going through, buddy. Okay. But to have that medium tank in the game and this tank in the game, it's kind of just like, it's night and day. This medium tank has, this heavy tank has no pen. Nothing going for it. There we go. The demon. Game's close still. Hit points are near even. Oh, never mind. They just took a big hit. Just took a big hit. It was within 10% a moment ago. Are people still playing the SFAC, by the way? Okay, that's why all these crew skills need to go away. This guy's not paying any attention. He has a double shot. Do I have a range? I don't. Zero killed my friend. Alright, let's take a look at and see just what this tank can do. We're gonna load gold. What this tank can do when you get close, though. Because it does have a flamethrower. Which does mean we can do some pretty crazy things. But we lack any semblance of armor. Just set him on fire in there. Get around him. We need to set him on fire. It's obnoxious just what we're allowed to do in this tank. And we missed because of the lag. No 7 kills. We were fighting tier 6s though. That's the big thing. But yeah, by positioning, we paid attention to the map. They gave us that whole corridor to work with, and so we were able to flank, which is nice. George Lucas is my commander. Oh, but that's the demon. I think that's my. Oh, I didn't even see if that was an ace. If that is, I'm gonna use that for my review of this tank. Let me go back. It is an ace tanker. No assist damage. Alright, let me grab that. Oh, my capture card isn't working. Oh well. It does that, and I don't know why. It's just telling me it's already running. It's not running. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to relaunch it. But that was not a bad lag spike. We dropped 300 frames during it, but we didn't disconnect fully. That's been the best lag we've had so far. And let's hope it stays like that. But we have to play the 4005 because that is on the thumbnail, and I refuse to clickbait. I refuse, I tell you. Thank you, Micah. I've been able to do a ton of writing during this absence. And it's been nice. Been very, very nice. Nothing's in tier 10 now, look at that. And so I'm excited to hopefully finally get some of those chapters out to you guys. It's just incoherent at the moment because it jumps around. And I haven't bridged anything, and so it'd be like, what the heck is going on? And then you have no idea what's going on. But I know what's going on. Like, wait, why are they at this city? Why are they here? Why is this? Why is that? Why are you referencing something that I don't remember? It's because it hasn't happened. Well, it did happen, but I didn't write it yet. You know, so it's a little, if you know what I mean. No, already. Ooh. So I might be able to just go to this thing right here. I think I will. He's so dead. It's an AAT-60. That play from their side is not as good as the play from our side. It's just so everybody's aware. Oof. Oh, we didn't pen. Oh, disappointing. Hopefully don't get hit by the waffle. Good. We did not. I don't get hit by this guy either. RMBT's gonna go assassinate this man. I'll get ready for this waffle to get spotted. I wasn't ready. We had to let it rip, I think. It's the IS-7. Nobody went hill. It's a little awkward. Yeah, we gotta leave now. The IS-7 is allowed to just shoot us again and again and again because our team's deployment leaves much to be desired. I don't think he's going to try to run from the hill, actually. I was going to set up, but they're getting crushed so badly, I'm pretty sure he's going to try to hold the hill. I was wrong. Gotta aim this well. If we bounce this, we could die. We're gonna die. On the move, he hits that. Which is normal these days. Yeah, say hello to my bat chat. Goes 3 for 3 against an IS-7. Impossible. Let's load Hesh. There's a Tiger 2 somewhere. That could be the Tiger 2. If it's not the Tiger 2, then we might have a full pen waiting for us. It is the Tiger 2. Dang it. I don't want to fight the IS-3 too, because he'll just tap me twice and I'm dead. No, that's still a juicy Tiger 2 shot. There he is. Gotta aim above. Oh, went to his track still. Went to his track still. And it didn't even track him, too. That's the best part. Imagine taking a 183mm Hesh shell to your tracks and living it down. Like, he made it all the way from the top of the hill to cover. Almost to cover. Well, it would have been to cover. Crazy. Crazy stuff. 4,000 assists for that teeth breaker. Their bat chat got 2,000 just yodeling around. We're gonna do another one in here, I think. Another one. I'm feeling a full pen. We haven't had any full pens other than AP, but AP doesn't count as a full pen. This is on Starlink. Have they implemented the major changes yet? No, my prediction was the 3rd. It doesn't mean it's going to be the 3rd, but I think it's going to be this coming Tuesday. If not, probably the Tuesday after, because they said they were going to try to get... Well, during that big stream that they had where they talked about everything, they said late August was going to be one of the updates. We haven't gotten it yet, so I'm assuming they pushed it back to early September, which would be the 3rd. If not the 3rd, then the 10th. So... we are very, very close. And so that's why I'm having the stream today. Making sure everything's working for the big change. That's what we want to shoot right there. Oh, there's a dip. We had to send it, in my opinion, because it's the T249, and anybody who plays the T249 deserves to be shot in the face. I wouldn't mind shooting them in the face in the game as well. Well, whichever comes first. Nice. Nice one. That was awkward. That was very, very awkward. You survived it, though. E50M is getting cheeky. Advanced traction system. They're basically giving us back hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Grousers. And grousers is great. I don't need to worry about that, trust, it's good. We're good. 2 disconnects in the same game. They just have a 30B camping, like the coward he is. Oh, the latency got me there. I pulled the trigger, pulled back, and then my gun fired. Fudge! Yep. Frack you too, buddy. If I had control over play skills and what console? How would you do the skills of tank crews? Probably like PC. They added a whole lot more, but they do a whole lot less. Which is how it basically used to be. Oh, good, he is Xbox. In case you guys don't know, when I kill by Averys or Terrans or T249s, I block them. I block them. Get him out of here. But yeah, that's what I would do. They were good how they were. I don't know why they felt the need to change them. Basically, how they were, those of you who didn't play much before 6.0, is you could have as many skills on your tank as you wanted. But of course, each skill went up exponentially the amount of experience needed. So my best crew had 21 skills. Otherwise, the highest I usually got was 17. But they did little. They didn't do as much as they did now. Okay? Like, let's go to the commander now. Recon, which was 2%. Okay, we're back. Okay. The situation awareness was 6%, is 6%. It used to be 3%, but you could also get recon, which was 2%. So you could get a total of 5%. Deadeye was 3%. There was no armor angling. And so, yes, there are less skills now, but they are more dramatic than they ever were. People will come to me and be like, no, the crew skills back then weren't fair because you gave players who played more a lot more of an advantage because you could have as many skills as you could grind for, while other players who were just starting only had 3, 4, 5, or 6, you know. Now you're capped at 9. And like, okay, that is a fair enough point, but you're missing the context. You're leaving out the fact that crew skills didn't do as much. To have a viable crew back in the day, you needed 3 crew skills, basically. You needed Brothers in Arms. You needed Sixth Sense. And then there was one more, and I can't remember what it was. I guess realistically, you just needed those 2, now that I'm thinking about it. And once you had those 2, you were pretty competitive. Because nothing really gave you that much of an advantage. Of course, Snapshot and Run and Gun, or it was Smooth Ride. Snapshot and Smooth Ride were great to have. And they're going to be especially more valuable because they're getting rid of steady aim, but that's how I would do it. Does the wind impact connection to Starlink? It does not. Clouds, a plane going by, the fact that I have trees everywhere, that all affects it. But your IS-7 and E75 builds won't be affected too much because this just means it means you can only use 1 speed equipment because there's only going to be 1. Okay? Which is fine. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going as fast anymore, but whatever. But you're also going to have 4 equipment slots. Not only are you going to have 4 equipment slots, but because you're being forced to drop one of your speeds, because I'm assuming you're using 2 for speed. Now you're only going to be using 1 for speed, and you get an extra one on top of that. So you're going to have 2 new slots to throw onto your IS-7. Hey, yes, I do know you. But you were in a Tron, so it's a good thing you didn't kill me because I would have blocked you. But that is my that is my hot take on crew skills and the new equipment. I think you're gonna enjoy the IS-7 and E75 a bit more because they're gonna be more powerful because you're gonna have 4 crew skills, and you're gonna what I'm gonna do with my IS-7. Thinking about it, probably gonna remember vertical stabilizer, the speed you were talking about, and then maybe even spall liner so I can ram real hard. See, now you're in your Tron on the other team. We know what that means. Yeah, more crew skills. There were more crew skills. That's the thing. There were more. They got rid of so many and merged so many together. Because you had 2. You had 2 for view range. 2. You had like 2 for radio, and And now they're merging equipment together and merging new skills together. And so they're basically making it even worse. Alright, Skeletor. I'll catch you later. But diversity. And the nine crew skill cap has kind of grown on me. I'm not a hater so much anymore. I just still think crew skills do way too much. And so that complaint people talked about, it's like, oh, what about players who don't have as much time to get as many crew skills? It's not fair for them. Like, it's not fair for them now. Trust me, my tanks are more powerful with 9 crew skills than they ever were with 21. Oh, right. This thing has an absurd amount of alpha now. That was a bad shot. My gun went up a little bit. Thank you, Artie. So apparently we were disconnected on top of the hill. And we were killed by a Tron, meaning we're going to have to block it. Dang, that's obnoxious, man. What can you do? Not much. This is just our life now, playing World of Tanks. Gosh. Some of the trees are going to go soon, which is good. And we're trying to get this. I want to get the Starlink on the roof, but that was a no at the moment. So instead, it's on the side of the house, and so the Starlink, half of the sky is blocked by the house. So we're gonna have a lot of lag, a lot of disconnects like that. That's just how it's gonna be. See, when we're connected, it connects great. Dude, I was gonna push you up. Go up there. Oh well. Well, I'll show you how it's done. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to do that either. I think you have to go up from here. Wow, it is so slippery. Did they make it worse? Like, I'm trying to get out of his way, but I don't think I... What tank do I recommend? Centurion Action 10. I know there's a way up here. I've done it before. There we go. I just had to do it while not trying to help the other guy out. What kind of a high roll was that? He just 850'd me. And he snapped me too. That's what I mean. Those snaps should not be a thing. They really shouldn't. It's just bogus. Ugh. Can I have some room? I just want to play the game while I'm connected. Dude, if you side scrape him, you're gonna ruin his day. Would model him. The enemy team choked so hard this game. They never moved up on any flank. Look, they had the other flank and they didn't use it. They could have shot us in the back. But they didn't. Oh, come on, game. I didn't pull the trigger anymore. This lag is killing me. It's so random when it happens. Because I had a shot. I pulled the trigger. Nothing happened. So I didn't pull the trigger. I'm like, okay, we'll try to find another shot. Then, 4 seconds later, it decides to fire anyway. Gosh, we went almost 30 minutes without getting a lag spike, and now in the last 12, we've had 5. Oh, gosh. Drive in a straight line, tank. I might just kill myself. I am gonna. I don't want to live anymore. What huge update? The one that changes all the equipment skills. Don't hit me for playing the Tron. You're trying to 3-mark. That's not an excuse. That's literally not an excuse. That's just as bad, if not worse. Because that means you're knowingly trying to abuse it by causing as much possible damage as you can. So you're tryharding it. That's worse. When is it? Probably either the 3rd of September or the 10th. I'm hoping it's the 3rd, but come on! Oh. Can't even right now. My mouse just died too. Oh well. And I don't have any batteries. What am I to do? I'll text the wife. Because I can't open OBS now, so I don't know if I've disconnected or not. USB cord, it's not. I needed space on my desk. That was weird. It was like I was lagging because I was driving, like turning, like as I was driving forward, but I wasn't. I was in auto drive. That was weird. Anyway. Can you not? Dude, you fired off your shots. Move. I'm going to be the death of you if you decide to play this game. I'm so happy for you, Artie. Screw you, pig. Come on, let me play the game. Always PlayStation. Guys, if you're on PlayStation and you're playing Artie, you are literally the stereotype. And I'm not too keen about it. The steak is so good though still. Even after all that. Yeah, we have a full healthy 100 we want to fight. Oh, he's dead. He's getting surrounded. Hello. Oh, thank you. I'll trade you. Because this is... I stole it from them too. They had an extra one. And they had 5.
Oh, this might be the one they think that one is then.
Wow.
We'll see.
See indeed. Who wants to play Artie? Lazy butts. Lazy butts want to play Artie. Are you gonna win that fight? He did. Unfortunately, he did. I'm not pushing into that. And that's why. I was waiting for him. I was waiting for you. You're next, buddy. Alright, we're alive. Disconnect there. Man, if we didn't disconnect, we could have had 7K this game. Oh, the 499 roll. got it anyway. There we go. Let's record that. V215B. Even through the lag, even through the Artie, even through the Tehran. Dude, what we did to that Tehran, though, he didn't even get to reload. The man was at 2 marks. Didn't even get to reload. You're welcome, people who are trying to 3-mark their Tehran, by the way. I'm going to look him up. I'm so curious. I want to see just what we did to this man. $4,400 W and 8. 60% player. It's a good player. Didn't stand a chance against the FV. We 3-shot him with our Hesh. That's nice to see. I appreciate that. If I had to buff the M40A5 to make it competitive again, what would you do? You think 50 kph? I was about to say 50, 52. How I would buff it, actually, here's the thing. You don't even have to do anything. You just, and they're about to do this. You bring back pre 6.0 accuracy. That's it. Because what made the patent so good was the fact that it had gun handling like the FE215B. And so the FE215B and the patent were famous in this game among players for being able to hit shots on the move, not needing to aim in and not needing to stop. And that effectively gave it a better ability to push flanks, because you can push and fight at the same time. Meanwhile, when you're playing something like a Leopard, you're pushing, but you're missing your shots on the move. And so you're not doing damage while you push. The patent can do that. And so 50 would be really nice, but realistically, them removing steady aim and dropping Brothers in Arms or Born Leader, whatever they call it now, from 10% down to 5% is going to be big. And that's really going to help the tank out a lot. Oh, look up his most played tanks. His most played tank is 870 games in the Panzer SFL Toaster Tier 5. That's 800. Then the rest, then he's got the Scorpion G, which is at 400 probably for money. And then after that, everything is below 300 basically. So he moves around. He doesn't do his 10s much. But yeah, in fact, he doesn't do very well in his 10s. He's got a 44% win rate in his grill. You're right. Thank you. Thank you for telling me to do that. He doesn't play high tiers much. So I don't feel as... I still feel good because he was a 2-mark Tehran. But now I don't feel as good because he was probably lucky to get 2 marks. We got lucky that game that the lag spike happened when the Leopard 1 was running away from us. If he pushed us, we were dead. So I think it's time we play something a little bit slower. How about the Type 5? Yeah, something a bit slower. What crew is it, this guy? Type 5. But I'm going to try to convince the landlord to let me move the dish to a different location than where it is. I want it higher up and in a place that's not as obscured by trees. That will be so helpful. Because when we're connected, we're doing great. Guys, I am getting 40 megabits per second upload speed. I have never seen that in my life. Upload speed. Download speed, we're getting 300, which is also really, really good. People are like, 300 is not that good. That's all I've had throughout my life. 300 is amazing. But usually I get 5 upload, which means I can't do 60 FPS, 1080. I can do 720, 60 FPS, or I can do 1080, 30 FPS. But to get 40 FPS, or 40 upload speed, I can stream 4K if I want to. And if I had a monitor that could support that, which I don't. But I could stream 4K just fine. The issue is the interrupts. So, you 3-mark the pattern and love it, but struggle to okay with it when you play the Action Extra Leopard. The armor doesn't hold up so well these days. 3 S-Facts in your game? Oh dear. Struggle to play okay with it when you can play the Action Extra Leopard. Yeah, the Action X right now is so good. The Action X is basically has the same or similar armor to the Patton. And very similar mobility to the Leopard. And very similar accuracy to the Leopard. And the same alpha as Leopard. And more DPM than the Leopard. And one more degree of gun depression than the Patton and the Leopard. Like, the Action X is so good right now. And the FE422 is kind of weak as well. You looked up a guy with 4,800 WN8, but 2,000 battles in the T1 Cunningham. You have 600 megabits per second upload? Bro, all I need is 6. You have fiber optics, don't you? That's not coming out here. Ever. Like, oh, one day it'll make it out here. No, where I am, it's never coming out here. We live right on the beach. Kind of on the beach. Well, it's not what you would call a beach. It's still a beach. It's just rocks and cliffs, though. And then across from that is an island. Which, when my parents-in-law die, becomes my wife's. And which also becomes mine. And which sounds cool in theory. Hey, I've got an island. But where it is not impressive. And what it looks like is not impressive. It would not sell for much, let's just say. Not that I'm going to sell it. Well, we've reconnected. But I think it took too long. That's the longest disconnect. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get kicked from the game. And I was in auto drive too, which is the worst part. Yeah. 15 euros a month? Dang. Where are you, Switzerland? Sweden? The Netherlands? I'm gonna need some boating skills, better play World of Warships. You know, I could play World of Warships with this kind of lag. Romania. I wouldn't have guessed that. It's got to reload the garage, so this is going to take a while. You know, the disconnects, they add character. That's, you gotta nerf. You gotta nerf the clone guy. The trees are nerfing me. I've been nerfed by the trees. Okay. Something even easier to play. Even easier. But yeah, to get to the island, you just wait till low tide, and then you can use the sandbar. So long as you have a car with high enough. Which is high enough. It can do that just fine. %80 of your country is running through fiber optic. Zero teamwork, huh? I believe it. There is none anymore. And I love the occasional game that you get where, you know, you throw yourself in front of somebody to take the hit, or you push together, or you help them up into a spot or whatever. Those games are nice. Or you hold the line and then you die together. What was that place there? What tank destroyers? They don't have huge pen. My armor might actually hold up. I'm gonna try it. It did not hold up there. Oh, it's shame, of course. Who just freaking penned me there? That was not the Avery. The Tehran. The Tehran was facing elsewhere. Gosh! It actually could have been, because I'm lagging so bad. Definitely could have been. How'd that work out for you? I knew this guy would YOLO me. He always would. Good job. He's spamming. Always does. I hate the Shame Clan, by the way. In case you guys are wondering. The things they've done to me, not just in game, but out of the game. I just hate that clan. The YOLOs, the focus fire, the messages, just their toxic turds. Purposely disrupting a community live stream. I love how those people can get away with that, though. Like, purposely disrupting a community live stream. A fundraising live stream for someone who's literally dying. And people like Burns, who's in my clan, and the leader of my clan, gets in trouble for something that never happened. Ever. It doesn't make sense that it ever happened. And yet he's still known as that person. And it's like, how is that even possible? Why is it that these people who actually do these things get away with it? And it's like, oh, that's just who they are. It just doesn't make any sense. It's injustice. It's injustice! Can Starlink be mounted to a flagpole? Yes, it can. And it is supposed to be stationary, but it can go on a pole. Oh, I've lagged out, haven't I? No one's moving. Nope, people are moving. Dude, they tricked me. Those three guys not moving, they tricked me. Meow. I'm excited about the equipment piece that increases your hit points. I like that idea. Because then nobody loses. Because right now, with what they have where you just take less damage, RNG still dictates whether you take more damage or not. And so it might not even help you. And when it does help you, it just makes it so the person who's shooting at you just does less damage despite what their gun is supposed to do. And that's obnoxious. He's in a bad position. Imagine fighting an IS-7. Who's able to sit hold down like this. And he knows it. He's like, I'm out of here. Saved by the conch, buddy. You get saved by the conch. I can actually go through that melee. If the game will give me the shot. But I'll show you. I'm gonna go through it at least once, so you can see. Why did I just push this guy, actually? Because he's gonna be cover. And I don't get shot by the Conqueror once I make it through. Perfection. That was a good shot, but the game said screw you. I should be able to actually go through his upper plate here. Nope. Well, crap. Well, there was the mantlet shot I was talking about. That was the right play. I just needed to not miss 2 of my shots on him. Then I could have easily killed this MVY. As he wasn't playing well. Yeah, he just died. And I would have had cover. Like, I needed to not bounce those 2 shots on the mouse. Then I would have had 20 seconds more. Not been pushed into a corner. And things would have been good. Let's do the IS-4. But let me show you why I went for that upper plate shot as well. Because you're like, why would you ever even attempt that shot? Let me show you. Because we were face-hugging him like this. It's actually 279 effective. We actually should have gone through that. Even angled like this. Because we aimed as low as we could. We still should have gone through that. We just rolled low. Because we were flat, flush, shooting him right here. Because the IS-7 sits about right here on him. It should have been about 290 effective. So that's why we went for that shot. But then ultimately we went for this shot right here. But we went an entire game without lagging out. I'm gonna go play the town. Chisel. Is there even a point to the chisel anymore? Weird play. I'm not getting lucky with my shots. Will he snap me and get lucky with his? No. I mean, he still hit, but he didn't pen. And here I thought I was playing with 6.0 accuracy, guys. Okay. Dang it. I wanted that side turret. Slow moving shell. That's for sure. Let's just push them all the way down. Let's just take this. Gotta shoot the clone guy, huh? How many YOLOers does it take to kill a single clone guy? Well, here comes number 4. And he rolls high! I had 450 health! No way! Takes 4. It takes 4 YOLOers. If only my machine had put 1 shell into him. How did we lose that game? How did we lose the top? We had the QL, the machine, the 277, the Bat Chat, the M48A2, and the M46. And I pushed around this way and took the FV, the Marat, the Chisel, and the Leopard with me. I took 4 tanks, so my team was only fighting the Mouse and the 60 TP. And the machine. They were fighting 3 tanks. And they only managed the kill on the machine. How? This is how. This man right here. Pungent Steak. You get to be looked up. I don't know. I feel like this is physical assault. Like this is I could go to jail for showing you his stats. But I want to. You guys ready? Why is he allowed to have this tank? This is what I mean. Why does he have an MBT? Because it was free. He literally has a tier 10. He should not have it. His highest tier is the T40, which he has negative W and 7 in. That's not... Bots are better. Bots are so much better. Okay, this leopard. Do I have any equipment or crew skills that make it so I take less damage? I think I do. I had exactly 450 health left. He's got 420 alpha damage. Okay, I don't take less damage in it. Even so, he had to roll 30 high. And he did. Which is rough for me. Rough for me, fam! Hey, at least we didn't have any lag issues. We had no issues with our gun, with no issues with latency, and we never once disconnected that game. So I'll take it. I'll take it when we can. Of course, it wasn't a great game. The one game where we're presented such a thing. Why is damage random? It adds something to the game. It adds an element of calculating and deciding and decision making, and I like it. Penetration should not be, in my opinion. I think penetration should be set. You're at this range, so this is the penetration. But that's not how they do it. And you have those big moments too, where you're in your 4005 or whatever, and you roll for 1.5 million. This guy will never see me. But his friends will. Screw you, already. Go shoot someone else. That guy saw me, I'm pretty sure. That should have gone in. That's an easy pen. Okay, game. Sorry for trying. too tall for that spot. Oh, disconnecting. He cannot be happy about that. How is it going with tanking? It works great until there's an interruption. There's a lot of interruptions. It's not Starlink's fault. It's just the position we have the satellite dish in, as we could not get a better spot at the moment without doing some crazy stuff. So there's just a lot of trees in the way, and half of it is obscured by the building itself. You failed that one, sir. Don't worry, I'll pick it up. $4,005 is coming, huh? And we're back. The game is not, though, so I think we're about to disconnect completely. Yeah. Yep. There's your answer, Mantis. And again, it's not Starlink's fault. Well, like, it's not. Maybe it is. But the only way I would ever know if it's Starlink's fault or not is if I were able to play completely unobscured, and see. And see the difference. But people tell me it works great, so I think it's me. And again, when I'm connected, it's amazing. I'll wait for the bat chat to do his thing before I go in. I don't want to get started. You guys get hit your shots if you want to live. One more shot. Dang it. Dang it, I got spotted too. I tried. I'm not sure who spotted me, because our circle was small. This Centauro on their team must have like full view range, because I was 50 meters out of what it said my detection range was, and I still got spotted on the cross. Oh well, I got disconnected anyway, so I didn't want to play. That's how it works. Disconnected? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Now we're going to wait for the garage to load, which is going to take a little bit. Alright, I'm going to do the SP. I like this one. A lot of people don't, but I do. I am a fan. Do. But we're back. We're disconnected again, but it was before the game. So we're okay. We're okay! I wonder what this looks like from your guys' perspective. Do I have plans to place it at a better place, maybe in series with the power line connector? Um, the power line is goes right through the trees, so we wouldn't want it near there. But I want it on the roof, or at least on the side of the roof, because we can get a mount for that. It would just, of course, we're going to need to get the ladders out and get the tools out and make sure we have the proper mounting for it. And so that's probably next on the agenda. And make sure the wire can reach. The wire should reach. I know exactly where I want it. And I'm hoping he lets me. But we'll see. Cousin Juan, is that a bot? Or is that a person? We'll never know. Should play like a bot. It was a bot. There's one bot in this game. Why? Nobody knows. Like, oh, input not received. How about then stop having it derive? Get out of here. I think the Avery nerf is enough. No, any auto damage, any kind of auto damage, absolutely not. Like, oh, the lower plate you can pen now. Doesn't matter. You still can't pen the upper plate. The turret is still somehow better than a regular Centurion's, and I don't know how that works. There's so much that they need to do to that tank. Because it's just a cancer tank. No way around that. It is cancer. Alright, we have to play very carefully this game. He said. Yeah, 4th level 5 pendant. As they have a lot more health than we do. Though we should get another kill here. Yep. He's gone. We've got to utilize this light tank on our team. Double. If they keep making mistakes like this, it'll be good. Ooh, close. I think it's time for me to move this way. Hey, Ezio. And a member. Thank you. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Not while I'm crossing the bridge, please. I thought I was done for a moment. Technodrome is still alive. Dang it. That's no good. And Tehran. Then this might not be the play. I think it is. I think it still is. Pathetic bounce. Right through the gun. Or not. Our light tank is dead. Our only chance is helping the 4202. 2 bounces on that guy. Very disappointing. That second shot should have gone in, especially. Like, we carefully aimed and everything, but oh well. They have 37% of their health left. So this is big. This could be a big game if we do it right. The issue is that they still have a techno drone. And the Sturm just one-shot our friend. What is a guy to do? Please don't YOLO in. Please YOLO do. Come on, game. Oh, come on, game! Excuse me. How am I liking Starlink? It's good. I just need to get it in a better spot. But I don't know when that will be. What? What the frick, you stupid game? Go where I'm bloody aiming. Stupid game. That Sturm should have been dead. And so should have that Technodrome. Like, this was winnable. But I got killed by RNG. I just got slapped by RNG. Gosh. Techno should have been dead. Sturm should have been dead. In which case, I still have 1,400 health to fight everyone else. Techno wasn't even good. He was just using the small gun. Like, why? Why would you ever start your game with the small one? How do you get more tier 9 and 10 premium tanks when they are on sale and you buy them or you earn them? Usually earn. They give them away, frankly, more. You think it's RNG or Starlink? That's a good question. That is a good question, actually. I think it was RNG. The bounce on the CC, and then the tracks absorbing the shot on the Technodrome, and then the next shot whizzing over him. It's a good question. What is this Jisoo on our team doing? What help is he going up there? I don't think I'm going to be able to play the game. If their light tank is doing any form of scouting, we lose. Because we just see what happens to the Emil. spy game. There we go. Not getting lucky again, punk. Oh, come on! Game. Why you gotta be like this? It's a grill. This is not good, guys. Welcome to the world of tanks, where I get abused by RNG. Streamer RNG over here. I love how people still say that that's a thing. And not only do they say that's a thing, they say I have it. That's, to me, one of the funniest things. It's like, you've never watched a stream. For every good game we have 12 bad ones. For every incredible shot we have 100 bad ones. What spotted me there? Come on! Game! For the love of all that is good in this world. Be good. I'm asking for one. Just one shot before the Tron kills me and I block another player. Shoot somebody else, don't shoot me, you frick. This stupid team. Can you do it, laddie? Can you be a good team for once? My win rate today has to be abysmal. I'm getting pouring myself something. Has to be abysmal. Gosh. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm literally 60 seconds. All right. I want to play it again, but I just can't get a half decent team. But let's see my win rate today. It's probably plummeting. My W nate's going up. My win rate today is 42%. Guys, I'm a 42%er. You losing more? I'm losing so much more. It's so bad. Whatever the skill-based matchmaking that they introduced in has broken it. It's like, so basically, I think it's just a punishment if you're a good player. It's either platoon or die. That's basically what they've done if you're a good player. Because then they just say, oh, you have the best player out of these 30. Okay, put him on this team, and then let's put every bad player known to man on the other team. That's basically what I'm witnessing. I'm at a 42% win rate today. And yes, I'm sure a lot of it can be attributed to the fact that I'm lagging really badly. All these lag spikes are just costing us. But it's not just that. It can't just be the lag. I mean, one player does have a huge impact in the game, hence why we have a 67% win rate otherwise. But now it's just like, this is awful. How's the upload and download? Those are great. I'm getting 250 to 300 download, and then 40 to 60 upload. But we keep disconnecting because the internet's not that. And there's too many disconnects. Too many trees in the way. Well, that's random, not what I expected to see. That shot went low. It's okay. There's a slim shot anyway. That one I'm not so upset about. I want to cross here. You think you're the only one who can set something on fire? On the move again, wow. I'm gonna shoot you. Fuel tank or Amarok fuel tank? Get flanked. Get flanked! So here's the thing. Here's the thing that they need to consider. If you're going to implement skill-based matchmaking, then you cannot have mirror-based matchmaking either. Okay, you can't have both. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is they're purposely... Out of the way, please. They purposely have given us... Oh, come on. They've made it so that... Nice. So that if there's 3 tier 10 tank destroyers on one team, there's 3 tier 10 tank destroyers on the other. But then they're also trying to match up skill. Therefore, they're pulling in really good players and putting them at... They're pulling in really good players and putting them at tier 8 to match up against the other tier 8s who are bad players. While on the other team you have good players at tier 10. And so you can't do it like that. You have to do one or the other. You can't do both. That's his back. You can't do both. And that's just duh. Like, these guys are developers. They should know this. Lucky bounce. For him, unlucky for us. What did I just find? How? If I don't know how you guys saw, but how did I end up here? I was literally driving backwards. And then I just ended up here. How am I alive? How did I get past their 268? All these questions. We might never know. Chase me, Bagoo. Chase me. Wee. GG. Alright. We're never gonna get there first, so let's just aim. If he's not there, then he's in the corner on the other side. Ah, he is. Iraq 105 loses this fight if this Brazil is any good. I'm coming! Dang it. Too light, tanks. Oh, and he fails to pen him. And he gets the ammo rack. Nothing for me. Oh, well, 6,200 damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. Is it worth buying Star Child as a silver earner? Well, because of its standard pen? Probably. If you want to spend that money. But it's only 50% a credit multiplier. Which is on the lowest end other than the FCM. As far as credits go. At tier 8. Excuse me, match platoons, not solo players. I mean, that would be tough. There's not enough platoons, but... Back in the heyday, that would work. But I understand. I want to understand the desire. Speaking of Star Child, let's do that one again, because we didn't have a great game in it earlier. We had a good game in the heavy tank, but that's because we were fighting against tier 6s. What's a better tank to buy, and is it available now? But before we jump into the game and I forget, let's take a look. Let's take a look. The thing about the Star Child right now is I think it's amazing. But in a week from now, or a month from now, or a year from now, are we gonna think that still? Or are we gonna miss out and it's actually incredible? And like that's the question when it comes to a new tank, right? Like the Borovsk is still insane. But let's see. No. 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 Get the starter pack. Woohoo! Thanks for your purchase. Thank you. You're welcome, I guess. This one is good, but that not for that price. Well, to answer your question, unless you're going to buy things with gold, doesn't seem like it. And then I can't see what's on sale in here. But if you don't mind a big medium tank, then the Star Child will probably be pretty good. Otherwise, like the T-2065 and Patriot, those both have 57% credit multipliers, which is insanely good. Same with the T-34, that has the same multiplier. In fact, all the Americans do. The Ripper Patton, the Deathstalker, the T-26C4, those all have a 57% credit multiplier. The China also has 55 and 57% multipliers on its heavies and mediums. So also a pretty good choice. But basically, the best thing for money is not needing to shoot premium rounds. Not needing to use your premium consumables. That's going to get you the most money. And so the Lova has a 65% credit multiplier, and it has a really good gun. Like fast and mobile? Well, then let's take a look at the Star Child here. It's fast. It's mobile. But it's big. It requires finesse. And if you're willing to work the finesse, then yeah, go for it. It's a premium tank. It's going to make you money. 232 millimeters of standard penetration and like 270 something for your premium. But if you don't have the Brusque or the Mantis, those two are also really good. If they're on sale right now, I don't know if they are. The Type 59 with its preferential matchmaking, people underestimate, and you don't see many of them. That thing is insane. Put on your... We'll see how it is after the update. No. I liked it before the 6.0 update. But it's got a slightly derpier gun, considering it only has 250 alpha damage, and a lot of guns at that tier have been buffed to 280. But it plays like a tier 10 Russian medium. And then I really like that. And you never fight tier 10s. You fight 6s a lot. You play rock music. You just turn around and just blast them with it. And their tank like flips and somersaults away. Got less than ideal spawn. But we can still make it work. Try it again. I'll be quicker this time. I have a tank destroyer here too, but he did not shoot him. Alright. I just wanted to win the trade. And with that shot we did, even though it was into someone else. He's still not getting shot by my tank destroyers. He's just sitting there. I think he's gonna come back. That's the Carnarvon. Don't want to push into that. Though if he's just there, I don't mind taking a hit from him and putting 3 in return. See? That I'm okay with. This S-Fax YOLOing me? I'm not so okay with. If he is going to YOLO, that is. I thought he was going to commit to the YOLO. He did not. you made it back. We can go through that upper plane. We did not, though. Because we aimed badly. He angled right as we did. Right as we fired there. But yes, you can go through that upper plane with this pen. I may have made a mistake. Someone needed to reset. Someone still needs to reset. No one's going to. I tried. Am I talking about the Type 59? Now I want to play the Type 59. Here it is. This beast. This beast machine. What does it look like if we make it blue? Oh, it's purple. Well, we already have paint. We're not going to waste paint, but it looks good. This beast. Where's that? 58. It's a 58% silver earn rate. It's not even 57. It's even more. It's even more than I said. 2300 DPM. The DPM is abysmal. It's abysmal, but that's okay. We made it back. We made it back. So is the accuracy feel like a turreted TD? With no alpha? Understandable. Oh, we made it back. Nope. Not looking where I'm driving. Making sure everything's back up. We're good. And I'm just crashing. So this is the worst matchmaking you can basically get. No tier 7s. Vanguard being a pestilence. Uh-oh. Fair. We had him. At least he bounced off of us. Ah, good blocking, buddy, on my team. Why is there a Gory Niche and a Sturm Tiger still there? Whatever, dude. Hit me on the move a little bit more. I love it. I love your lack of skill and your ability to RBRT. It's my favorite thing. I'll let him push up and I'm gonna side hug him, make him wish he was never born, and lag out in the process. He's gonna be a problem. Do it again. Do it again. How'd you know I was there? Spotted for a quarter second. Snapped. Not happening. Ah. I swear this tank is good. Oh, come on. Where didn't that hit? Can Artie aim at someone else also? Well, the Sturm's by himself now. This is so hard to play this game when you're lagging in and out. Oh, and he's got no health left! I'm not allowed nice things anymore, guys. Only 2 HE shells. At least I get to have a farm at the end here. After everything I've been put through. Well, he's slow at using a repair kit, that's for sure. Now we're just talking about DPM. In this case, I don't have. Universe of mine. Where did he hit me there? Oh, and I lagged out. Nice game, nice. Always lagging. Can't the sky cooperate? I would love to show off the tank in a better situation, but I don't know, guys. This is really hard and frustrating to play the game right now. The viewer literally sent us the money to buy Starlink. Man, I gotta find a way to get on the roof. Watch him miss. That took him way too long. This guy's I gotta look him up. This Borsig. Just by watching him trying to aim, I gotta know. .45% win rate. 70,000 games. Gets the ammo rack anyway. Gonna take a while to load in because of the. What am I saying? What English am I saying? Because we disconnected, so it has to reload the garage. There we go. Hey, we scored top. Thank you, Artie. That's an ace in this tank, by the way. I mean, we got 6,000 combined, so I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna do it one more time. Cliff! Turn on again. Nine again. Whoa. I'm gonna go around. I'm not so sure anymore, guys. Not so sure in the slightest. Look at this. Ethernet, yeah, it's all Ethernet. The issue is its connection to the sky. So look at this thing's DPM. It's so bad. We have a tank behind us. Oh, screw off. You know he's got a better reload than I do? And he's got 320 alpha. That's two. I'm going to find out. I'm a one shot for the CS. The Star Childs are idiots though, which is kind of nice. Oh, he rolls high. Everyone's rolling high. Come on, stop bingoing me, guys. Can I get one bit of RNG? Then 248 on that guy. One bit of good RNG. Just one. I shouldn't have fired anyway, but still. I'm just waiting for the RNG to work in my favor. I'm waiting for it. And it's not like I'm asking for much. You know, I'm literally asking for bare minimum. Bare minimum. Like just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. I just want my I just want my RNG, you know? I just want it to roll 50-50. 50-50 would have been fair. I would have survived. He would have gotten damaged. I shouldn't have shot. I would have learned, and I would have just sat there invisible after that. You know, it was fine. But no! It's not what we do. How is he? You're a moron, and I really don't like you. Come on, game. YOLO harder, team. Enemy team. I dare you. The high tank is still YOLOing. Get out of here, you moron. If I die right now, MX, I'm gonna be very upset with you. Gosh! What is this team? This enemy team? Wow, what? They have no semblance of life. all they know is to YOLO. You gotta YOLO. And those non-pens with HE, I wasn't even hitting his tracks. Like, if I was hitting his tracks, I understand, but both of those hit him flush. And they're just like, nah, we're not gonna pen. That's the guy who's shooting me. There's another one. Why wouldn't there be? They just come out of the woodwork when I'm playing. Yeah. Now you poke out. Idiot teams. Idiot enemy team, and yet my team is losing. Their M60 and light tank killed themselves at the start of the game. And we're still losing that. Unbelievable teams. All time to hate myself more. Where are we at, by the way? Come on, come on. There we go. 2 hours and a half. A little bit more, then. A little bit more. We'll go to 3 hours, I think, today. Westfield. Gotta be a bit of a drive. We're getting there. One shot in, I'm happy. Very disappointing. Conqueror has 440 alpha damage now. Tanks just keep showing up. Frack my freaking lag, man. I'm losing games because of it. And it's a huge hindrance. And my RNG sucks. Both of those shots. Both of those shots should have done something to that guy. He has no turn armor. We have over 300 millimeters of AP pen. Not 3. Okay, 283 millimeters of AP pen. 283 at the front of a Malbreaker turret flush like that. What universe does that not penetrate? Gosh. My universe. That's where. In the CloneGuy verse. I just want to play the game and have some fun. Top tier in tier 9. That never happens. T34 2, T34 2, T34 3. Oh. Bots. It's a bot lobby. That's why. Hey, Luxie. What's with these Loki guys? They're everywhere. Stop being everywhere and start getting better at the game. Dude, that bot fired before I did. Yeah, it's a bot. Dude, they're shooting blind again. Ha! Oh, I'm about to uninstall. There's no point to me playing anymore. There's no point. If this is what I'm graced with. Whatever. I'm dead now. Move. 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 Move! Diphead, move! You gosh darn stupid person! I can't! I can't with these players. I can't with this game. Bots are shooting me blind. Teammates are blocking me. I'm bouncing off the back end of tanks. That's what? It's awful. It's so bad. The game is so bad. Wargaming needs to quit while they're behind. I'm not just saying that. It's so bad. Already aim at someone else. Get a life. You missed because you suck. I don't know. That's all we had to do was shoot it down. The timing, dude. Your timing. Screw you. Can I get something? Where's the C50 player? He only did good because he was fighting bots. Otherwise, I bet you he was awful. Just like, gosh, man. Finally, though. How could the 121 and 113 be brought back to balance? Unbuff everything? Go back to how the game was 9 years ago? And it's not even me kidding. I don't want them buffed. That's always the question. And it's not you. It's not your fault. But that's always the question. How do we make this tank better? How do we buff this tank? How do we make... It's like, no. Why do we always have to buff everything? And it's not your fault. It's just because everything's been buffed. Can we instead nerf tanks that are too good? Everything is just getting better and better and better and better. We went from 3,000 DPM being insane, being godlike in this game. If you could hit 3,000 DPM, your tank was incredible with DPM. Like, the Tortoise could do that. And that was it. The Tortoise and the SU-152 with the 122 were the only two tanks that could hit 3,000 DPM. Did you know that? Now Every tank, basically, at tier 9 and up, and many at tier 8 now, but especially 9 and up, hits 3,000 DPM. Now, then you throw in your crews and you throw in your equipment, and it's just like everything's killing everything so fast, everything's hitting the things on the move. And so how you fix the 121 and the 113 is you nerf everything. But that's me. You one-shot me? Oh yeah, I didn't see it because I disconnected. Sorry to disappoint you. Next. Get censored. That was with even worse internet than what I'm using now. Believe it or not. Speaking of disconnecting, we're back. You're not sorry you're purposely aiming for him? Correct. Thank you. And your platoon with shame? I'm disappointed. I really am. There he is. I'll spot him for you guys since no one else wants to. Look at that. It's easy. And there they are. Look how easy this is. Just light them up. $1,000 just like that. I'll take it. And their light tank out of the way. Okay, we want to knock this tree down. Like that. I don't have the gun depression to shoot him. Oh, man. 1 degree. Is that too much? Even half a degree would make this tank workable. Look at where my gun is aimed. Let me try again here. I'll take what I can. so awkward. Nerd. Nerd. This tank still does the memes, that's for sure. No, I'm jumping away from tier 9 and 10. If there's gonna be toxic platoons like this play, I don't want anything to do with that. What was that TVP thinking also? I'm grateful that he wasn't. I'll take it. No, he's going this way. He was over there, but he's going to cut back toward the corner of the map and try to escape down the A line. Oh, except he's watching the stream, so it doesn't matter. So he's either doing one thing. He's doing one of two things. He's using the stream to avoid people, or he's using the stream to get to me. Looks like we predicted. Aw. He was too easy to shoot. Here's a TVP. 0. Well played. Little by little, the bar is going up. Alright. Let's change tiers. Yeah. This is going to be it, though. This is going to be the last game. We're about to hit 3 hours. Not a great map for this tank, but we'll see what we can do. No, but while you both have your own perspectives on the whole apology. I hate it when people apologize. Like, I absolutely hate it. It's like, why? I'm sorry for shooting you. One-shotting you. Why? You were playing a tank that does it. So why? You know what I mean? So even if you didn't know it was me, this question is still why? You're the one who played the tank, right? You're the one who decided to play World of Tanks and shoot other people. If that's something you're so sorry about, then why play the game? You know what I mean? And so I think Putz is still is probably right, just not the right direction. He moved as I fired. Well, no need to apologize. It's part of the game. Because it also makes it seem a little cocky. Even if you weren't implying it. Or weren't meaning it. Frank, you KV freaking 2. Would throw off my shot because he tracks me. Why is it just a KV2 sitting there? He does nothing for the team. Screw you, game. Screw you, KV2. Go get a life. That's a snapper, huh? All game. That would have been cool. How does the T21 kill you? Shit kept looking at me. Okay, we're back. So let me go back into that. So the TVP VTUs from stock. By the way, this is the last game. So I'll just go into this explanation and then we'll finish. Optics, camo net. Go for spotting damage, go for tracking damage, go for supporting role. Don't worry about needing to brawl, you don't have to. And just get as much of the assist in supporting role experience as you can. And that'll get you through it a lot faster. That's something that you can do with almost any tier, is max out your view range and your camouflage, and then you're outperforming tier 10s in that regard, which is really nice, as that will help you a lot in games where you're outclassed. You're just like, oh, you're outclassing me, watch this, I can see further than you can. I can see you before you can see me, and that's big. So alright. Yep. That's it. Thanks guys for coming out. I know it was a bit frustrating with all the disconnects. Anytime my OBS disconnects, that's just my internet going down for a few seconds. Which also meant that my game would go down. And then if it lasts longer than 10-20 seconds, I disconnect from the game completely. No fun. No good. We're going to figure it out. I want to see what I can do. But we'll still be getting YouTube content out, I think. Streaming, it's going to be more difficult, but I'm still going to try to. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button. Comment and subscribe. When do they make the tier 6 a premium? Do I have that? They did it the last update. I don't have it because I didn't have it in my garage. But I have the 121. I don't have the T21. I don't have the T22, but I have the T21. But anyway. Well, that's it. Thanks, guys. And I'll be seeing you all later. Take care. Peace out. Bye, everyone.